Hi everyone, it's me, Sally, aka Sailor Tarot Magic, and we're gonna do tarot today for water signs. I am live from Nashville, Tennessee, and I didn't want to miss out on the message for everybody for the super full moon in Capricorn. So, let's talk about what this means for you. And also, happy birthday to the Cancers. Okay, so the super full moon in Capricorn is going to focus majorly on your career goals. So, any finance opportunities, business opportunities, now is the time to really jump on that to level up. And this energy is going to balance with the Cancer Sun. So, Cancer Sun and Capricorn full moon talks about a balance, a work life balance. So, just because you're going to be more successful in your work career, that doesn't mean your personal life will be sacrificed. They will be working harmoniously. So, your family and friends will support you in your endeavors. And this is an opportunity to include them in that for them to be a part of it. So, what else has changed? Okay, so there are a few updates. So, July 6th, Sailor Tarot Magic LLC turns 1. So, I realize now that my business is a Cancer, and that makes a lot of sense because we have a lot of nurturing traits, and we talk about emotions, and we are very emotional here. So, and this is aligned with my Cancer moon. So, this is a good segue for if your sun, moon, or rising is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, then this reading is for you. Keep in mind that these are general reads, so if the message doesn't resonate with you, it could be because I'm not picking up on your energy, and I invite you to schedule a personal reading with me. How do you do this? You can do this by DMing me on Instagram. My username is sailor.tarot.magic, or you can call or text me. My number is 732-314-0777. And if you're liking my videos, please like, share, or subscribe. That does help me out a lot. And if you would like to contribute to my business and channel, you can tip me on Cash App or Venmo. And my usernames for those are in the description of this video. And my next event will be at Sourland in Ringgoes, New Jersey, Saturday, July 23rd. If you would like to participate, you can buy a ticket. Details will be in my Instagram and other social media, which you can also get in the description of this video. Okay, so for the oracle message for this upcoming super full moon in Cap, and if you've been watching any of my previous videos, what does super full moon means? Super full moon means the moon will appear bigger to us based on the axis and the angle, so we can take advantage of that energy more. The oracle deck I am using is the power of chakras. And honestly, I brought these with me by accident, and I feel like this is going to help unblock anything subconsciously in your energy force that may be keeping you from your highest potential, from your highest self, and your true path and purpose. Okay, so I'm super excited about this. So we're just going to jump right into this. Okay, so what is the chakra that water signs may need to pay attention to? Give me one chakra wisdom card, and then we're going to read what it says on there. And if I have any knowledge on that chakra, I will give that to you as well, because I did that in the previous videos. All right. All right, what is the chakra for the water signs? Wow, all the element signs got a different chakra to work on. All right, so you got the 6th chakra, the third eye. And this is one of my favorite chakras. Okay, so the third eye talks about the acknowledgement of spirit and how we are connected to that. All right, So let's read what it says. I trust in a higher source and I acknowledge my direct connection with it. In this stillness, I listen for the wisdom inside, and I am open to the spirituality that is within and all around me. I know that love is the creative force. I meditate and welcome mystical truths. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quest from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. Okay, so this is telling me, water signs, that your work alone and your individual energy is not enough for you to achieve your goals. The universal energy that you are connected to is going to help you on those goals. So you may need to do things to help you meditate and not be so connected into this physical and earthly realm, because being super connected to the physical kind of blocks you from the magic that can happen, the energy that can happen. And everything that we cannot see plays a part in our day to day lives, whether we realize it or not. So it's about tapping into that and letting it all fall away to get in touch with that part of ourselves that is connected to divine, that is connected to the higher power. Oh, you got a good one. You know what? I'm going to claim that message too, because I have a Cancer moon. And I love the third eye chakra. And that is connected to indigo, indigo color. And I don't know the little verbiage that you say when you're meditating, but if you look up third eye chakra binaural beats to help you connect with that, because that this specific chakra and higher are a little bit more difficult to connect with, because this is now us connecting to what is beyond ourselves and our bodies, and what we are connected to outside of us. And sometimes that's hard to wrap your head around, but it exists and you can tap into that and you can access it. Okay, so we're going to take that message with us into the tarot read. Okay, so what is the message for water signs? What should they be paying attention to this full moon in Cap? And I just dropped like half the deck, but one of them is flipped up, so I feel like this is the one. This is the present energy. Okay. Water signs, your present energy is temperance, and this is the Sagittarius card. So again, this talks about balance. And like I said, the Cancer sun and the Capricorn moon is one aspect of balance, but temperance also talks about balance between the energetic and the physical world. And that's another challenge for you to unlock, for you to unfold, is what is beyond the physical realm? What is beyond the physical world? And what energetically is blocking me, both within and outside? And this may be an invitation to get in touch with your intuition a little bit more, which shouldn't be a problem for you, water signs, as long as we get rid of those distractions and all that can block us, all that can distract us. Okay. All right, so what is the past energy relevant to this situation for water signs? Okay, so you got Six of Swords reversed. So this is telling me in the past, you were probably stuck on which direction to take in your life. So you may have been on the fence about, who do I trust? Where should I go? Who can I rely on to help me make these decisions? And I see this message very closely associated with the earth sign read. So if you have earth in your chart, I suggest that you watch that as well. So this is telling me that you had to leave certain people, places, and situations behind that you had a certain attachment to. And this was difficult, but it was a lesson for you to learn. Were you happy about leaving those things behind? No, but you knew that that was the best thing for you in that moment. And once you detach from it, There, what I'm trying to say is that there are certain memories that you can keep with you. It doesn't mean that those situations were bad or it was a mistake. It just means that that was a period of time and it had an expiration date and you needed to move on. And again, this can apply to a person or a place. And now you are in the moment of balancing out the emotional slash energetic with the physical and knowing that they can both work harmoniously for you to achieve your goals. I'm glad this is the last video because my back is hurting. I'm not about to get my root chakra blocked because I'm trying to do these videos. Okay. All right, let me stop. Okay. So now we're going to find out what is the future energy for water signs. 10 of Wands. Oh my. Okay. So let me tell the story with this. This is not, keep in mind, this is not a bad message. Okay, so 10 of Wands tells me that you would like to be balanced. However, you're going to throw yourself into work, throw yourself into tasks because you don't want to feel your feelings and you were sick of feeling feelings for a moment. So you're like, okay, let me get stuff done. But again, do not lose that balance of emotions play a part in you moving forward. So don't block that off completely because then you're just going to go off the charts and be like up, down. Okay, all emotions, all work. All emotions, all work. You would like a harmonious balance. Is there going to be a lot coming at you at once? Yes, but you don't need to take on everything at the same time. You can say, okay, this week we're doing this, and next week we're doing that. And don't forget for self care. Let me come back to this oracle card, third eye. Don't feel like everything is on your shoulders. Universe has your back. When you meditate, you can find answers on how to solve specific problems. And it's very hard for me to explain, but I've done this where it's like you have the answers and where it comes from, I don't know. But does it really matter if you can solve the problem? Because a lot of people, they get wrapped on, well, how did that happen? And how does that work? And it's like, what does it matter? It worked, just go with it. Yeah, so for you analytical folks. Okay. Can you tell I've been reading a lot more books? All right. So, for water signs and this upcoming super full moon in Capricorn, why is this all happening? 10 of Cups reversed. You got a lot of tens. You got a lot of tens. Okay. So, water signs, you have this belief that it's all or nothing. So, you feel like if you're super successful in business, then you can't have a super successful personal life, and vice versa. Why do you have this belief? This belief is blocking you from having it all. 10 of Cups reverse talks about an unhappy home. So you feel like if you got the money and you got the success in your job, that your family life must suck. And that is not true. That is a limiting belief. The whole theme of this full moon is about balancing work life. So this can happen for you. This can apply for you. And this may be something you want to focus on during meditation, during an upcoming moon ritual. And if you've never done a moon ritual before, this is a great time to start because people are weirded out by like, oh, how is the moon going to help me? But Capricorn makes it like such a physical aspect, like finance and job, that it's easy to focus on that. So it's almost like the best beginner full moon ritual coming up tomorrow. So don't miss that opportunity, especially if there's certain things that you know you'd like to achieve, to ask for that help. Okay, so we're moving along to the next card. Okay, for the super full moon in Capricorn, what is the best possible outcome for water signs? Magician reversed. Okay. I see this as advice for you once more. The magician talks about having the abilities to achieve your goals and dreams. And in the future, you may not feel like you have the ability or you have what it takes. And this is maybe why that your third eye chakra is blocked, because as the magician is connected to the higher power and the divine. And you may not feel connected to that in that moment. But once you are, and once that chakra is unblocked, you will be unstoppable. And anything that you put your mind to will happen. And it's almost like you're afraid to succeed. You're afraid of what that's going to look like, cuz you feel like, "Oh, well, if I have everything I want, I'm going to be out of control and I'm going to be unhinged." But that's not necessarily the case, especially if you're connected to the divine, because the main thing I like to say when I meditate is, what is the greatest good for all? Not my personal gain, but what is the greatest good for all? So you will see whatever your service is with others and for others, that will keep you grounded. So your cord, your crown chakra, the one beyond the third eye, will be connected to the divine, and your grounding cord, your root chakra, will be connected to this realm. So you won't go nuts and you won't go egotistical crazy, because you will be balanced. And this is where chakras come into play with our emotional and belief system. Okay, so this is a very well-rounded message for water signs, and I feel like with the chakra wisdom cards, this edition, I've given all the signs homework on what they need to do to unblock themselves to reach their full potential. And you are worthy. You are worthy of that. So if you believe it, you can achieve it. And this has been filled with corny little sayings, but they're true and they work, and it can work for you. Okay, again, I'd just like to say, if this message didn't resonate with you, it could be because I'm not picking up on your energy. And I invite you to reach out to me for a personal reading. And that is the message for you, water signs. So you can take that with you into the super full moon in Capricorn tomorrow. And again, I invite you to do a lunar ritual to really laser focus on your goals. Okay, so remember everyone, energy is your greatest currency. Thanks, and I'll see you next time. Bye.